Hello, and Randy here. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 25 on Alma, Missouri here. Since last episode, we finished up the spinach harvester. That really didn't take that much longer there. Again, field 7, is it? Yeah, field 7 is quite a bit smaller than 8 here, so it didn't take too long to finish that field. And then, of course, we just sold all the spinach, got the equipment put away here at the moment. Of course, we'll have to be getting it back out here again. Oh, let's see, what, another 2 months yet, I think? I think another 2 months yet here. We're now into the month of August, Evan, and our sorghum is ready to harvest, so we're getting started on that here at this episode. I'm probably, I don't know, maybe halfway around this field here. Maybe not quite half, because maybe it is half. Got to remember, we got to go all the way around this bit here, which it takes a minute to get around that bit there, so... Now wait for the grain cart to come unload us here. I got the grain cart, should be all set up here. And speaking of the grain cart here, by the way, in between episodes, of course, working on harvesting the spinach, that one. With all the work we did on auto drive and stuff there last episode, we got it working somewhat. And the reason I say somewhat, Evan, the biggest issue I was still running into, and I don't know if there's a way to change it or not, but auto drive would literally go unload the harvester, great, and then it would pull in front of it and park in front of the harvester. So, yeah. Not entirely sure if there's a way to get around that here or not. I've seen, obviously, auto drive will do that with the regular combine here sometimes as well. But it seemed like it was doing it almost basically every single time here with the spinach harvester. I'd unload the spinach harvester, pull ahead a little bit, and then pull right in front of where the spinach harvester was harvesting. Like, really? It's like, why? Why? So I'm not sure what was up with that one, but... we did get it done, and like I said, it seemed like the rest of the auto drive routes and changes and tweaks we made last episode seemed to work pretty good. Remember, do not move. If you move here, auto drive's like, nope, you're done unloading. No more unloading for you. It's gonna do that nonsense again. Really? Really? I don't know why auto drive insists on doing that all the time, but okay then. Let's get you back on the field there, buddy. He's on the field, then he's usually okay, but off the field, yeah, not so much. And I think it's probably because of that route that runs along the edge of the field here. That one right there, he gets like, oh, I'm going to go on that line there, and that line obviously does not connect. Although on some of the fields I have made it connect. I don't remember if this is one of the ones that does. Actually, you know what? I think this one does. I think I made field 9 so it does connect, and it, still doesn't like it yet, so I don't know. Typical AI stuff, right? Anyway, running the John Deere S7 900 here again. We haven't changed combines yet here for this series. Don't know if we will either. We'll have to see once here. Obviously, the the John Deere 7 900. There's really not much to upgrade to from this one here, other than maybe like an X9. And at least, as far as the game is concerned, is that really much of an upgrade? Real life, I'm sure it probably is a little bit more of an upgrade than it is the game here. In the game, I want, horsepower and size of the combine. As long as it can run the header, really doesn't make much difference. Speaking of which, we could obviously probably throw a bigger header on this combine. I think we're running the 45 foot here, right? I think. There it is, yep. HD 45, we could put the 50 on here, I'm sure. And then we would definitely basically be the same size as the X9 as far as the grain table here. Draper head is concerned. Hey, sold some bales. All right. Oh, and sold some more bales. Got the auto drive hopefully working on that. He was supposed to be working on it here last episode. I'm not sure what happened, but apparently he stopped working on it. Those bales hopefully loaded up and sold. Well, speaking of which, that field is probably not quite ready to be harvested. Okay. I was thinking maybe that field would be ready, but not quite. Ooh, and I just noticed something here, everyone. Go back to that screen here. Fields 8 and 7 need to be plowed. Interesting. That means, in theory, if that's right, everyone, we should be looking at a little bit less yield here on this next harvest. Although field 7 actually should technically be better because we did fertilize it. With that being said, let's finish this turn here a minute. There we go. If we go check our yield map here, you can definitely tell where where the fertilizer was, right? Green, fertilized. Yeah, the yellowish orange, not fertilized. So, yeah. Again, I'm still not quite sure what happened there, but oh well. But yeah, like I said, with the plow in there, that should remove a little bit of yield here for this next harvest. I'll be curious to see once how that reflects on our yield maps. Speaking of which, looks like we're yielding better here on this field this time around. It's rather interesting. I'm not entirely sure why we're yielding better. I mean, good. If it's just because of the crop type, or did we do something different? I don't know. Again, as I've said before, I've been pretty much sure when it comes to yield, crop, or the soil type is pretty much your single defining factor, assuming, you know, you fertilize and lime and all that good stuff, right? Where's auto drive? Oh, there he is. Okay. We are almost full. Probably should have put the pipe out a little bit quicker. I think this is our third time on loan here on the headlands, so... Oh yeah, looks like we're getting a little bit darker green here this time around. Do we, I don't remember if we limed this field here last time or not. Maybe we were low on lime? Wonder if we were a little bit low on lime on that last harvest or something, maybe. Yeah, we might fill up one more time here, by the time we make it all the way around. Oh, come on. What is he backing up for? Really? Back here. Yeah, that's, I'm not sure what he's doing that for. And now he's going to stop. Really? Nope, there he goes. That was kind of weird. I will have to say, if I could use Horseplay for this oven, I probably would. Just my experience here, Horseplay probably does a little bit better job. But, unfortunately, Horseplay will only unload Horseplay, so... Oh, we're going to fill that grain cart up, aren't we? Yep. Oh, missed a little bit. Back it up. Back it up. Ah, yes. Exactly what auto drive likes to do. Although, oh, and he's going to park here too yet? Yeah, this is what I talk about when I said auto drive likes to go and park in front of the harvester when we were doing the spinach oven. Now, in this case, I think he's going to pull away because he is full, so he's got to go unload. But, yeah, why auto drive does that, I don't know. Kind of annoying. I don't know if there's anything we can tweak settings-wise for that, but... You know, in this case, not so bad, right? Like, okay, he's going to go unload. But when he's not going to unload, he's just going to sit there and stay there. And then, oh, obviously, yeah, harvester gets stuck right there. Oh, and I think I failed to mention this here, but your folks probably realize this already. But I did go ahead and fertilize field in 7 and 8 here again, so they're all fertilized. For some reason, we missed some corners here. You can kind of see that across all the fields. I'm not entirely sure what's up with that, but yeah. Missed the corner there in 8, missed the corner here, missed that corner. Missed a little piece there. Same thing on 39 with the grass field there. Got some missing corners. 39, I think that was Hired Worker. So Hired Worker did 39. I don't remember Field 8. I know I did Field 7 myself, Evan, so Field 7's for me. Field 8, I know I did part of Field 8. I don't remember what part. So some of this is me, some of it's Hired Worker. But yeah, what's up with the missing spots there? I'm not entirely sure. Especially seeing how in the... What in the world is auto drive doing? Well, then that's a new one. I suppose we better go sort that out here. Yeah, I cannot reach it. I wonder why he can't reach it. What is he doing on this side? And why is he driving on this side to get over here? Okay. Yep, for all you folks out there worried about AI taking over the world, there you go. Don't think we got to worry about it too much, do we? At least not with what's in the game here, anyway. Or maybe if the AI that is in the game is taking over the world, maybe we should be worried because... Oh. Yeah, AI in the game is definitely a little scary. Oh, so close. We got just, if you see there, just a narrow little piece. Didn't quite make it. Yeah, we'll have to wait for the grain cart to unload here a minute. Wonder if our other cart holds grains at all. Be kind of weird for it, too. I'm curious, though. What does this one all hold? Oh, it does. Wow. So you can actually put, we could actually use this for harvesting here as well if you wanted to. Put the sorghum in there. I mean, I guess it works, right, everyone? Yeah, I mean, it would unload. Not sure that we want to do that, though, unfortunately. Again, we'd kind of have the same problems we have with the spinach there, where the routes are just not set up in the proper direction. We kind of talked about that here last episode, Evan. All your normal grain carts, you know, for example, what we're using right here, unload on the left side, right? Well, that one, the spinach one that we're using, unloads on the right side. Not sure what maybe someone can enlighten me on the purpose of that one. Like, why unload on the opposite side on that one? That's kind of annoying, actually, if you ask me. Wonder if that's one of those ones where you can order it either way, and Giants just chose to, hey, we're going to do it this way on this one. Oh, out of curiosity, while we're up here, are these actually connected? Yeah, they are connected. That's what I thought. So even though them being connected, everyone, I know someone had suggested that here a while back. That's why I had done that, connected these together. So that way, you know, okay, if auto drives on this route, I mean, he should be able to still reach this, right? Nah, he still couldn't. And I got multiple connections there too, so we should be covered from either direction. Okay, I think, was that the only headland? I think that was the only headland pass here. Not entirely sure where he's going, but I think we're just going to take this row right here and start cutting across the field. And then hopefully we can make it to the other end before we fill up. Think we probably can here, I would think. Because we made it all the way to somewhere back here before filling up on this first headland pass. So this first headland pass should be about as long as this pass through the field here. At this edge, I should say. edge of the headland pass. And just a reminder while we're making this long cut here, if you haven't already, click that subscribe button and don't forget to do so. Always very much appreciated. As always, if you like the videos, click that thumbs up icon there. And if you'd like to join us on our multiplayer servers, you can find our multiplayer server information down below in the description there. Again, anyone is welcome to join as long as you can play nicely and follow the rules. Oh, where's my course play settings? That's right. Gotta go here. And then I always like to... Was it this one? Nope, where is it here? Oh, right, gotta go up here. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, raise tools late. Lower tools early. I always gotta think about that one, make sure I got that the right way around, right? And open HUD with mouse. Deactivate that, yes. That's the way those settings should be, in my opinion. Reminds me, I should probably go check that on the mower. Although the mower's working, so I guess it's not too big of a deal. We've discussed those raise and lower settings quite a bit in the past, so... But, yeah, suffice to say, everyone, you should really flip-flop them from what the defaults are, in my opinion. Okay, let's see if we can load up some comments here a moment and see what you folks had to say here for last episode. Reminder again, always enjoy reading all your comments. So if you got something to say, throw it down below. Better put the pipe out here before I forget. Get auto drive hopefully headed this way. Oh, one moment here. What? Something doesn't quite look right from over here. What is that truck doing? Not entirely sure what that truck was doing. Okay, back to the combine. Not sure what happened there, because the grain cart obviously did the pass the first time around there. Oh, well. Anyway, to the comments here. Kentucky Farmer was saying, I wonder if the beacons call auto drive. Not that I know of. So we can turn the beacons on here. Actually, you know what? We can just turn the beacons on, put the pipe away. Watch when we put the pipe away, see what happens here. Oh, auto drive is still headed this way. I don't believe, to my knowledge, the beacons have anything to do with it. Actually, it looks like he might be turning around. Yeah, I think he's turning around. So as soon as we put the pipe away, then he left the call, and as soon as we put the pipe back out, yep, there he's on the move here again. So as far as I know of it, when it comes to auto drive, the call for auto drive to unload the combine is put the pipe out. So if you want auto drive to come unload, make sure you put the pipe out. And if I would have left it out, auto drive probably would have been here about in time. Maybe not quite, but it would have been a lot closer, obviously. Wow, what happened back here? One would think that's supposed to be green there, but apparently it is not. Okay, then. Okay. Well, that has been a problem before. Now suddenly he's crashing into the combine. Of course, why not? Next comment here from Dustin. Dustin was saying, good video. And first comment. Oh boy, another first comment here. Oh boy. There we go. Yeah, see, if this was both AI workers, Evan, then we would have probably had problems there. And that's how the problems with the AI workers always start. Next comment here from Christopher. Christopher was saying, good video, and keep it up, my friend. And he also says, keep it up there, boss baby. A.K.A. April. Who is not joining us here for today's video here, by the way. She is currently taking a nap, so... For those who'd like to see more of Boss Baby, though, she does usually still join us for the live streams here yet. That'll probably be coming to an end here at some point, as we are starting to kind of put her to bed a little bit earlier. So at some point, she might be going to bed before we live stream here. Next comment from Mike. Mike was saying, make sure to fertilize your spinach again. Yes, we did. We got that done here this time. And we got the entirety of Field 7 fertilized this time around. Again, I don't know what happened last time. I won with the the fertilizer there. You can definitely, again, tell what was and wasn't fertilized. So, yes, got that fertilized. Again, reminder here, we'll be harvesting that here. Actually, probably next episode, I bet. So, let's see. What do we got here? We have soybeans. Oh, just soybeans. Okay, that's literally the last field that needs to be harvested as far as the regular crops are concerned, Evan. So we got a soybean field, and then we'll have spinach. I suspect they'll probably both be ready about the same time, if I had to guess. Let's see, soybeans here. Yeah, October. And then that's probably when we'll be harvesting the spinach again, I would assume. So... let's see, next comment here from Delcom. Delcom was saying, for the save game, even if you set it for 15 minutes, you must go into the menu for the game to save, unless you manually save the game. Yes, that is very true. I think I have mentioned that before. And I don't know if the mod is out for Farming Simulator 25 or not, but there was a mod back in Farming Simulator 22 and all the previous versions, by the way, that fixed that little bit of what I'm going to call stupidity. So Giants has it set up that the game will only autosave if you go into the menu. So you have to go into the menu here for autosave to work. So if you just sit here and harvest for like an hour and never go into the menu, guess what? Autosave will never work. So even though you have that autosave set for 15 minutes, ain't gonna matter. Why is it that way? I don't know. Same reason why the manual ignition still automatically shuts the vehicle off for you, right? All I can say, Evan, is I'd love to meet the genius that thought that was a good idea. Now let's put manual ignition in the settings and let people turn the manual ignition on and off if they want it. Great. But then guess what? We'll still make it so it automatically shuts the engine off. So even though you set it to manual ignition, which engine start stop, I believe, is the actual name of the actual setting, right? But so even though you have actual like manual ignition, yeah, we'll just automatically still shut it off. Same thing with, you know, the autosave. Yeah, we'll have it autosave every 15 minutes, but yeah, that only works if you actually go in the menu every 15 minutes. Genius, I know, right? Again, I don't know who thought that was a good idea, but, yeah. Oh, I better get the pipe out here. Just realized how full we were. Getting a good yield off this field here so far, looks like. I'm liking that green I'm seeing. Especially when we get to that dark green over on the middle part of this field here. Must not have had something quite right here last time around, especially in this part of the field here. This really definitely didn't do well. Looks like the middle section here is probably, what, 115? Yeah, 115 versus, yeah, we're getting some 120, 125s here. So 5 to 10% higher. Yeah, versus what, the 100 versus 90? No, 85? 85. Okay, so about 15% higher. Well, I guess in this part it's 10%. 10 to 15% higher in the middle. 5 to 10 on the green. Interesting. Again, I'm not entirely sure what we did last harvest, or didn't. Maybe I should say didn't do, but oh, that grain cart is full again. Okay. Which will probably fill the truck up then, I'm guessing. By the way, that's kind of why I harvested this bit right here right away. That way we hopefully kind of open up the area where the truck is loading and unloading. Or truck is loading, grain cart's unloading, I guess, right? Okay, well, anyway, I've been looking at the time here. I think with that, we're going to wrap it up here for this episode. In between episodes here, I'll probably see if I can knock out the sorghum harvest here. And then, like I mentioned, we'll probably come back next episode here. We've got a field of soybeans. And then our spinach should be ripe here again as well. So we'll have to get the spinach harvester out. We'll probably see once how well the hired workers can handle that. And we'll go from there on that one, and we'll probably end up harvesting some soybeans here. Or, oh, you never know, we might harvest some more sorghum too here. It's a fairly good-sized field, so I don't know if I can finish this all in between episodes or not. We'll find out. We can get started on some field work as well, hopefully there. So with that, everyone, thanks for watching. You folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, thanks for watching. Till next time.